Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Pacific Drive. And just when I started recording, my frickin' spark in the engine has once again broken. God, what? Is that because of the water? I think it might be because of the water that it just shorts. Huh. I mean, it kind of would make sense, I suppose. Even though the water is not that deep. That's annoying. So what does that do? Actually, wait a second. What does that do? Does it use more fuel because it's more inefficient? Where would that be? A plug is either shorted or fouled and should be replaced as soon as possible. Until then, the finely tuned firing of this engine will be out of sync, and this could affect speed, acceleration, and even battery consumption. It's time to pull out a repair kit. Okay. Well, we're at 115. I'm not using any lights or anything, so we'll see what happens. There's the mural. There's... Wait, that's not the mural. Is it on the other side? There it is. I mean, there's so much water around, I don't want to just go and fix it again.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural! My personal favorite.
Was drawn by the anomalized mushrooms that grow in the mid-zone. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look! Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Ooh, holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus... See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work!
I don't think this is the basilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Okay. I gotcha. That seems like... Oh yeah, there's radioactivity. Whoa. Hungry Squatch? What?
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable wind tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself! And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up.
What the hell?
At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. And then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then they couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the wall, set up camp, and they got to investigating.
What the hell?
Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms,
they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
That's kind of scary.
never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch.
Is it flat? Yeah, it is flat.
So about that last vision.
Beware the doorway.
I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
And maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out.
Ugh.
Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
That is creepy. The doorway. That is very creepy sounding. Turns you inside out. Nope. No thank you. Alright, so there is a building here, and I'm not driving into the water again, because that appears to be quite bad for the engine. So I'm gonna avoid water if I can. There's a lot of quirks now in the car, and I don't quite know what causes them. I'll have to investigate more, although, of course, at home, we can still use, I think, limb energy to find out what's wrong. Scan the car. Let's see, this one. Where are your... what? Where are your what? I don't know. I don't know where are mine. Nothing there. Well, that was kind of pointless. More of these guys. Wow, we've got so much stuff with us. Ah, this solar panel, that's why we're stuck at 115. Look at that, even if we turn on the lights. That's nice. Yeah, look at it. It's going up. Excellent. But again, I'm kind of thinking how useful that actually is. I mean, if you're on a long drive and you go through an area that's bright, then yes, then you know, replenish your electrical supply. But otherwise, if it's daytime, you don't need the lights anyway. Unless you're on expeditions where you need lots of energy. Okay, I definitely need the thermal vacuum for these things. Oh, there it is. And I need that plasma cutter. And now I think we'll have enough energy for all of that. So that's going to be awesome. Because this is the last piece of the mission here. I'm just going to set the car over here just in case. I need to run quickly. It's weird. It seems like these large fuel cans seem to, you know, hold just as much fuel as that auxiliary one back here, which is kind of weird. Oh, that's the doorway.
The inverting doorway.
Ugh. Or when it opens, any living creature nearby is turned inside out.
I don't like this one.
Alright, I did everything. What now? Get to a gateway.
Bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Hoppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this. Fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Hoppy?
Not my story to share.
What? Oh, I was chasing a reflection. He doesn't know what.
My theory, and that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
Alright, I guess we just go home now.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those
Fancy degrees that you and Oppie have. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again.
You didn't listen! Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough!
He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back in the auto shop.
Okay, he wasn't happy. This is pretty cool, this blowtorch. We have another recording, though. Oh, we have lots of recordings, apparently. Listen, between you and me, ARDA is actually a cover-up. Look at that acronym. ARDA backwards is ADRA. That stands for the American Diamond Replication Association. Where have we heard that before? It was mentioned in the 1949 Taylor broadcast before it was suddenly cut off by bad weather, when government assassins finally caught up with him and bumped him off for revealing the truth. America has been using the Olympic Exclusion Zone as a secret facility to manufacture diamonds. Gold, too. They use gold as a secure basis for the dollar, while the diamonds are both insanely valuable and yet also extremely easy to transport, even smuggle. It's all obvious, really. I don't have to explain myself further. Do your research. I'm keeping a journal. I will write it in English. This is my assignment for night school. Sometimes it is hard to find words in a new language, but today it is hard to find words in any language. I feel hope, joy, pride. I see our children in this new home, so big we do not have to share rooms anymore. We are now in a place they call the Olympic Exclusion Zone. The air is heavy and cold. The rain makes us shiver, but electricity is free. We are warm. The food is provided in plenty. Tomorrow we begin our first hauling job. We will work hard for this new life, but we know how to work hard. Shirin Singley. The mailman. This one. But I thought it was a recording. Huh. Animals are in the tubes again. At first there was possums which would scuttle in from the forced mailboxes and be violently blasted out at the pneumatube operators. Now it's whole families of skunks. We're guessing they pile into the tubes when it's raining or too cold, and then whoop, they land on a desk at data processing. A data processing or ARDA communication central or in the kernel's in tray. They scurry into a corner and spray when they get spooked, and somehow it's my fault? We've already read this, actually. This one. I did it. I crawled inside. I've seen where they lead, where they go. It makes so much sense now. I found it between junctions 5A and 6C. Sometimes you pass right through like normal, other times you come back where you started, but in the opposite direction. But you never turned around and there are no loops that could have led you there. And when that happens, sometimes you get a glimpse, a red light in the distance. It's waiting, looking for something it lost a long time ago, reaching out. I'm certain that's the answer to it all, and I'm staying in here until I find out what it is. Was he actually in the tubes? I guess. Right. Oh yeah, you can repair the tires as well. Alright. Well, we are going back home. Let's do this. Oh yeah! Drive! Yeah! There's some water in between. Hopefully it's not going to short our sparks again. I'm going to try to avoid this water here. Go around it. Ooh, there's a car there. Some tourists. Oh, there's an Arda truck here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. And there we go. Nice. The visions. It would take a miracle. Complete a run with at least 4 junctions and without something. I don't know what the thing was. We got 6.8 unstable. Very nice.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the ARDA database, and what turns up but access logs.
With entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so.
Thank you.
The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Okay. Interesting. Red Meadow Research Facility. I wish I could teleport there to the mid-zone where it was nice and stable. It was lovely there. I enjoyed it. Alright, let's get all this yummy stuff here. And of course put it into storage. I forgot that I have this outside storage. It's kind of nice. Alright. Actually, wait a second. I should probably just open these doors. But I don't know. I kind of like the feeling in these. I know this is... there's no danger here, you know, and stuff. But I kind of like it in survival games where I feel like most of the exits are blocked so nothing can come in. And it's nice and cozy. I know it's silly, but... it's just cool. That's why I like to close the doors and be all nice and cozy inside. Man, there's so much stuff I have to put somewhere. But I think now I can actually build more storage. Look at all this stuff. That's crazy. I like it. Whoa, nice. Woo. Alright, let's put some in here. What can I don't have anything here. I need to put stuff here. There we go. Wow, it's actually full. Jeez, I think I need to start applying these things more. Oh man, I have so much stuff. Yeah, I'm at the point where I just need to get more space. If someone could bring me any metal scraps they have, I'd really appreciate it. There's just so much left to do and it takes so long. It's dangerous too. It'll be a fair trade, I promise. I've got some really good stuff here. Okay, where is here? Oh yeah, wait, I also need to do this, right? I don't have any here. Nice. Okay. Storage. I really need storage. There's no other way around it. There we go, parts lockers, but we have the pneumatic locker. It's 1.5 limb, but do it. Yeah, do it yourself, expert. Oh. Oh. What's that gonna do then? Oh, nice. Wait. What? Are you telling me this is now unlimited? No. No. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. No, it cannot be unlimited. What? There is no way. Wait a second, but there's more stuff here. Pneumatic locker 2. So, oh, I guess you can just turn them all into pneumatic lockers, but this looks like it's unlimited. That's awesome. Well, let's see before I speak too quickly. We got a conductive gold shell. So if I put all this stuff here, yeah, it just goes in there. Nice. Secured gold shell and combustible gold shell. Oh, that's cool. Alright, what else can I take from these? This stuff, I guess. So what is the point of the parts locker? You can just put it into the pneumatic locker. There. Yeah. I've got a lot of dehydrated gold shells here. Maybe I should bring them to that water that keeps shorting out my stuff. Yeah. Alright, so we've got this stuff. And a conductive gold shell. Okay, let's take this conductive gold shell first and open it. Oh, nice. So give me this stuff. Put the faxes in. Alright, now, what do I have? Off-white paint, red paint, blue paint, orange paint. Let's just use some of this. Nice. And this is already red, right? Oh, it's different red. Might as well. Oh, it's kind of cool. I like it. No, we are not painting the lights. You can also paint the off-road tires. What about this? There we go. Yeah. And the bumper. Let's do the tires as well. Wait, what did that even paint? There's barely any difference. Okay. Well, the problem is I have no space for that here, so I suppose I can just... yeah. I can just store paint elsewhere. Let's also put this stuff in there. Go-kart steering wheel. Why? Wait. Why can I not put that there? What? Hello? Why can I not put the go-kart? Is it full? I don't get it. Deposit cosmetics. Okay, well, T worked. I guess you just have to press T. Weird. Alright, what do we got? Art sign. Oh wait, that would be better somewhere else. Well, that's on the other side. Of course it would be better outside, but... Well... okay. Well, Quirks is blue, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, we've got lead-plated doors that seem to be fine. Oh, I like this music. Anti-corrosive. That looks cool. The lights, right? I do have one light that's ready. Inventory full. There. And I got more of this stuff. Armor door. Lead-plated panel. Da-da-da-da. This is so satisfying to do. If this was multiplayer and the game would allow you to do that, I would totally be a mechanic. So just players bring their cars. They pay me to, you know, to upgrade their cars, to repair them. That would be awesome, actually. I always like playing support classes in games. I really enjoy that. I don't know why, but it's just really satisfying. Can I? Oh, I can fill it from here. Cool. But I cannot fill the other stuff, unfortunately. Because, yeah. And that one's full. There we go. Perfection. Da 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 da. And this is full, of course. Yep, yep. Alright, let's put all this stuff into the pneuma tube. Alright. What else? We can do some research now. I am excited. First of all, I want some cool stuff here. I want the plasma scrapper. It is so good. So good. And I need the thermal vac. Junction bypass. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Ooh, I need a lot of thermostat crystals. Advanced antenna. Rapid experimental charging station. The most direct route, allowing you to bypass junctions along highways. But you probably need corrupted energy for that, most likely. Restabilizer. Center modifiers are just scrambling it. Interesting. Alright, so first of all, I need the thermovac. This thing. Considerably more powerful than the handbag, this iteration produces an even more emphatic and efficient result. It'll rip items right out of unlocked containers, ooh, sending them to the car's storage if it's in range, while also casting light into the dirtiest, darkest of corners. Keep away from face. Wow, that's cool. It'll go straight to the car and straight from containers. That is awesome. What else do we have here? Liberator Mark II. Magnetic hammer. I need corrupted energy for that. Blowtorch is pretty nice. Olympium torch. We got this stuff. Tires. We've got everything here. Augmented trunk storage. I need to corrupt it. Expanded back seat. Mini turbine, solar panel, hydro generator. I should probably make a hydro generator. It's been raining a lot. Of course, now that I'll make it, there's not going to be any rain. High capacity battery would be nice as well, but I need to conserve energy first. Mobile workbench. Lazarus device, whatever that is. Using broad spectrum limb wave analysis, the device will dump all of its energy to rescue and reconstitute you at your moment of greatest peril. Oh, it's a revive. It'll still be in one piece. There, you test it. Power hungry, but life saving. Resource raider. Kinda want this thing. But what does this mean? Look. Does that mean it's on the roof? I guess it does mean it's on the roof. This game is so awesome. And there's the engine. I need unstable for the amp engine, but this one uses miles per kilowatt. Wow. Uses energy instead of fuel. Okay, so let's see. What kind of upgrades do we have here? Restabilizer. I need thermostat crystals, and I cannot make those, I don't think. Limb magnet. Rapid refuel. Parts lockers. Analysis module. Partially diagnose any quirk accurately pinpointing one factor. Huh. Matter regenerator. Repair more parts simultaneously. That'd be nice, actually. I like that. I like that very much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Hell yeah. Lead plated door. Let's switch something else out. I wonder if there's a challenge in the game to go into the zone without any doors. That'd be kind of crazy. Okay, nice. Bumper, steel bumper. That bumper is good because I repaired it. The tire is okay. I could put it into the repair thingy-majig. Maybe I should. Just put another off-road tire there. Oh, this is so nice. Look at how much space there is to repair stuff. Oh, this is great. Alright, now, the real question is, where do I have an off-road tire? Oh, how do you even rearrange? How do you drop, transfer, more info? I don't know. I think there's a tire outside, but it's not in perfect condition. We can repair it. Or I can put a puncture-proof tire on there as well. It's got a B rating off-road. Let's put this off-road tire in there. And then just make one. Off-road tire. I really enjoy these off-road tires. They are extremely good and have served me very well. And it looks awesome on the car. Okay, so this stuff is okay. The batteries are okay. Now, I really don't need that much energy, do I? A bumper and a light. Let's see. Let's do an insulated headlight. And let's do an insulated bumper for now. See how they look. Should look awesome. Oh, that's cool. Kind of like a really crappy Faraday cage, which is not going to do anything. But it looks... I love how ramshackle the car looks. It's so cool. Light-plated panel. I've got an armored one. No. Come on. Just... Oh, this is a door. Ugh. Wait, this is a door. Steel panel, armor panel. But it's also not fully repaired, so I can put it in here. Oh, actually... Ah, this one cannot be repaired, of course. Wait, this is a door, right? Yeah, this requires a door. No. I'm pretty sure this requires a door. Nope, it requires a panel. Okay. Lead-plated panel. Let's do a lead-plated one. I need to also upgrade my own stuff. My, where's a spray can? It was around here somewhere. Mural. There we go. I like this one. And of course, red paint. Nice. Okay. Now, we do have a go-kart wheel now. Steering wheel. There it is. Well, let's install it. Why not? I like the futuristic one looking. But, yeah, let's try that. That's cool. Alright, what else? I think I have yet another scrapper in here. Yes, I do. That didn't give me a lot of stuff back. But... Wait, resource radar. Let's do that one. Circuit board. I need a circuit board. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Fully outfitted. That looks awesome. Oh man. I love this. Okay. So, now I need the thermal vacuum. We need these thermostat crystals. And I need a plasma scrapper. Oh, it just uses plasma in gears. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Look at this thing. Alright, so... Ooh, it's also bigger. I'm gonna keep using this one until it breaks. So much stuff here still. Holy moly. We got this plasma scrapper and another scrapper here. I need this one. And then to use up all of these as well. Or I can just, you know, get rid of them. This one. There we go. So what was that? The surfboard. Okay. Well, that's inside, isn't it? Wait, where is it? I forgot. Which part does that go to? Oh, that's the little antenna. There it is. Oy, 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 oy. That's kind of cool. Alright, I think everything is mostly done. We got some pretty snazzy equipment now. I need that on one. Got all this stuff here. With nowhere to put it. I'm gonna drop this one. Because it's peculiar. Oh, this is the red one. Was there any more stuff? Resource radar? Oh yeah, the hydro generator. Maybe I should make that. And look at all the storage actually paid off. So maybe instead of solar panel, I should have a hydro generator. Although the solar panel worked quite nicely, but again, maybe I could have it with me. Let's do a test run. Let's have the solar panel with me for now. And we'll see how that goes. Ah, this one is here. There we go. We got candy, some paint. Oh, this is I see. Okay. Nice. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. A big thank you to all my Patreons, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.